In this episode of Teach Me Something, Casey O'Toole attempts to teach our real estate expert Long Doan how to leverage LinkedIn events to generate leads en masse. As a local Santa Barbara realtor, Casey's background is in real estate finance, technology, and statistics. His master's degree in international economics, very impressive, has trained him to stay on top of current trends and allows him to employ data-driven techniques to inform his real estate marketing strategies. Will Long learn something new from Casey? We will find out on this episode of Welcome to Teach Me Something, where our experts have 2 minutes to teach something new. I'm your host, Jesse Zagorski. Meet Long Doan. Long knows a lot about everything, but specifically real estate and leadership. Long has sold thousands of houses, but there's one thing you should know about him. Every day, he is committed to learning something new. And if he doesn't learn something new, he has to read a book for at least 20 minutes. Long loves to learn, but he hates reading books. Well, that's not totally true, but you get the idea. And Long has a short attention span because his brain is always thinking, which is why our contestants only have 2 minutes. Let's see if Long can learn something new on Teach Me Something. Casey, you are going to be talking, no pressure here, right, to one of the most intelligent people that I've met in this industry, but you happen to be one of the most intelligent people, probably the smartest person I know in real estate when it comes to LinkedIn. So this is gonna be fun. Okay, we've got 2 minutes. Are you ready to rock? I'll put 2 minutes on the timer.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, there we go.
All right, Long, I'm going to show you scale your real estate company through LinkedIn events. Okay. I created a LinkedIn event for this actual event ourselves, but you can do the same thing to help grow RG Realty. Basically, what you want to do is you want to create a LinkedIn event here, and you can invite up to 1,000 people a week from within your LinkedIn network to the event, right? So what's cool about these is you can simply go to invite. You can filter based on location. You can filter based on companies, based on industries. And you can find all the people that you would want to bring into the event and invite them all to it at the same exact time. Also, if you set up your event correctly, you can have them register for the event and make them input their first name, last name, and email, so that when they register for the event, you can then use Zapier to zap them reminder emails and follow-up text messages, whatever you wanted to do. But it's a quick way to capture information and to scale your business using LinkedIn events.
That's only 1 minute. You still got another minute.
Oh, is that? Are you? Okay.
Yeah, you got another minute. Keep
so
rolling.
Is that phone like a minute time?
Yeah, that's halfway through. We got another minute. You got 40 seconds still.
All right, let's do it. So in a roundabout way, let's say you're on LinkedIn. This is how you LinkedIn event. You go here to the left-hand column. These are all the events that you've done. You create LinkedIn event. What you want to do is when you select the format, you want to select external event link. You want to then make the organizer a company page, because when you make it a company page, it gives you the option to include a registration link. And this is where you want to then capture their information, and you can create the event for whatever you want. So if you wanted to tell people how they can generate more leads using certain techniques, or to follow up with some of your leads, you can coach them, and eventually they'll know your branding and they'll come join your team.
Now we're at 2 minutes. And Casey, that was a lot, by the way. The audience watching this, we challenged him. We're like, you got to get this down. This is like 30 minutes to an hour worth of stuff in 2 minutes or less. Casey, I think you nailed that, because you got it down to like a minute. That was like bonus content. So Long, I know Casey has some other slides you can show us to kind of break some of this down, but Long, what questions do you have?
So I think this is awesome. Obviously, it's better or different than Eventbrite and those kind of things, right? Because it's more functional and some of the stuff. But my question then is, the 1,000 people, do they have to be already in your contacts in LinkedIn, and you have to upload them separately already, have to add them ahead of time?
Good question. So yes, they have to be in your LinkedIn network already. So there's a good reason, there's a good incentive to grow your network with people that you want to be networking with on LinkedIn. You have I think 9,000 people that are in your network already. So you would be able to send 1,000 invites to those people every week. So if you had an event maybe in a month out, you send out a total of 4,000 invites, and you'll get probably 100 or 200 people attending your event.
Okay. Of the 1,000 invite that I sent out, so that's only per event, right? So If I have multiple events, it's 1,000 posts. If I have 9,000, do I have to select the 1,000 to invite, or do I just randomly go? So I can create like a lookalike audience, I guess I would call it on the Facebook side, right? It's something like that.
Correct. So you have to select which people you want to invite, and it's per event. Exactly. So, and what's kind of nice too is that if you had, say, Jesse's account, you can have Jesse also invite another 1,000 people, and Lisa invite another 1,000 people. So I have like 4 or 5 different accounts that I manage, from my wife to my sister-in-law. I have all of them inviting all of their networks who are realtors to learn how to use LinkedIn. And I invite all of them at once. And I'm getting, on the event that I have next week, I already have 261 attendees for that event.
Oh, wow. So it's 1,000 per account, technically. So multiple people can invite to the same event.
Exactly. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I think you said it's 1,000 per week, correct?
It's 1,000 per week. And so if I can share do you want me to share my screen again?
Share screen again. Absolutely.
So the way it works is that, so I'm the organizer. If you click this little button here to invite, so if you wanted to create an event called like RG Realty Recruiting or something like that, you create the event, you then go to invite, and then you can search by location, filter for company, Berkshire Hathaway, eXp Realty, whatever you want, industries, etc. And then let's say you do real estate industry, apply. All you have to do is scroll down until it hits 1,000 people. But I've already invited a lot of these folks. And then you hit 1,000 people, and then you hit invite. And you can do that 1,000 people per week up until your event.
Wow. So with that being said, let's say we had good success, use this, and we want to use it again and again. Can we retarget, re-invite the same 1,000 we already created, or we have to start all over again every time?
Correct. So yeah, you can. I'm sure I've probably sent these same people invites to different events multiple times. So yeah, you can keep on re-inviting them depending on the event.
I mean, Long, I'm curious, did you even know LinkedIn had events?
No, not at all. I mean, or even can use it like that. So that's pretty cool. Right, so I don't know why I've been building this, but I thought the 9,000 useless contact I have, I might want to start leveraging it.
Turns out they weren't useless. I mean, I got to ask, and Long, do you have any other questions for Casey?
Not right now.
Okay, so this is my last question for you, Long. I think I know the answer, but I got to ask, did you learn something today?
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't even know this thing existed, so I did, and that means I don't have to read tonight, right, Jesse?
That's it. Casey, you did it. I knew in like literally a minute or less.
That was I didn't realize I was going to be under the gun like that. So that was kind of hard for me, and I admit it, but I'm glad that I was able to teach Long something.
Nailed it.
That's pretty cool. So whenever this comes out, I want it because I'm going to put my team on it. They're going to have to figure out how to learn how to do this for us.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Produced by the Agent Collective Media Network.